listening to Live the Dream Media, exclusively on the Live the Dream Media Network.
Thank you for tuning in to the Live the Dream Media Network. Our featured broadcast will begin shortly.
You've got a voice, but are you ready for a global audience? Don't just settle for standard studio rental. At Live the Dream Media, we amplify your voice by broadcasting your podcast completely live on our exclusive online radio network. Whether they're down the street or across the world, your listeners can lock in live on YouTube, Meta, and the Live the Dream Media app. Why choose live? Because real-time connection builds a loyal community, extends your reach further than ever, and turns a simple recording into a massive digital event. Stop waiting on the edit. Go live, build your crowd, and live the dream with Live the Dream Media today.
Radio evolves more as the years progress, and it is only becoming better. Introducing the Live the Dream Media app. Catch your favorite music 24/7 and tune into live podcasts, or catch up on your own time with our on-demand library. No matter where you travel in the world, you can be anywhere on the planet and stay connected. Download the Live the Dream Media app for free today on the Apple App Store and Google Play, and experience radio reimagined.
Ready to go live? Take your show to the next level and host your podcast at the Live the Dream Media Professional Studio. From our fully equipped space, you can seamlessly connect with your audience and live stream in real time straight to YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and more. We handle the technical side so you can focus entirely on your content. When you book with us, you get access to top-tier microphones, premium production gear, and full support from our professional audio engineers, all with flexible booking times designed to fit your schedule. Go live with our studio team today. Visit ltdmedia.net or call 520-373-2059 to book your session and live your dream live on air. Here at Live the Dream Media.
Think the music is the only thing rocking this station? Think again. We are bringing you the absolute best in live broadcasting all week long. Turn your dials to the Live the Dream Media Network for our powerhouse lineup of live podcasts airing Monday through Friday. Start your mornings right. Wake up every single Monday through Friday morning from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. with Wake Up Live, hosted by Christopher D. Simone. Stick around Mondays at 9 a.m. for the Marana and Oro Valley Experience with David Samorano and Clint Peak. Then at 10:30 a.m., it's time to get biblical with Truth and Tell, hosted by Blair Lametti Mathias and Summer Smeaton. Tap into your local community with Southwest Flavor with Ron Arenas at 9 a.m. And don't miss Sobriety, Spirituality, and Sales with Mike Curry every Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. Get informed at 9 a.m. with Inside Track, hosted by Bruce Ash. On Thursdays at 10 a.m., we are talking sports with Ron Arenas and Will Pena. Catch former NBA star player Bob Elliott on The Bob Elliott Show every Friday morning at 9 a.m. for 30 minutes of incredible conversations with amazing guests. Lastly, keep an eye out for The Clint Peak Show, popping up at various times to share the stories of amazing people's lives. No matter the day, your story is worth telling, and we are bringing those stories to you live. Tune in to our live podcasts right here on the Live the Dream Media Network. Don't miss a single minute.
The views and opinions expressed on this program belong solely to the hosts and guests, not the opinions of Live the Dream Media. The content provided on this show is for entertainment and informational purposes only.
The Live the Dream Media Network is proud to host an Arizona legend. His remarkable journey spans college and pro basketball, business excellence, and community leadership at the highest level. Get ready for insightful conversations, expert analysis, and a unique perspective that only one man can deliver. This is the Bob Elliott Show, exclusively on the Live the Dream Media Network.
Welcome again to another episode of the Bob Elliott Show. You know, what we try to do here is to have fun, educate, and bring some of our leaders in this community in front of you, the viewers, so you can know what they do, how they do it, and why they do it. So today we're going to go back and have a second visit with Trehon Coleman. Trehon is the one of the founders of ABC, A Better Community. He was here last back in November 14th. So we're going to try to get caught up. So Trehon, welcome back to the show.
Thank you, Mr. Elliott. Good morning, and I'm excited, sir.
I'm always excited to have. Now, those of you that have been to our fireside chats
Yes, sir.
at the African American Museum of Southern Arizona, whether it's Ruby Bridges or Colorado Walls or Dr. J or Tony Dungy, you've seen Trehon do his thing. He's our hype guy. He gets everybody ready for that great guest to come on the show. But now today we're going to talk about his company, what they do.
Yes, sir.
So last time you came in, it was November.
Yes, sir.
You kind of got us caught up to that point, but a lot has happened since November. So bring us up to what has happened since last November with ABC.
Yes, sir. So we start the year off in 2026 with a Black History Month marketplace. So that brings all the businesses together who wants to support, and we just want to show them love. So we go through that. Then we did something very new, Mr. Elliott. We came to escape the madness. We did a mental health idea, bringing people together with that background to show that mental health is serious and it's okay to be able to say you need help. So we did those two.
And that's huge.
That's huge.
I'm so glad you guys did that, because mental health in the last 4 or 5 years has finally come forward.
Yes, sir.
That people will feel comfortable admitting
Yes, sir.
that they might need it, getting the proper kind of care.
Yes, sir.
And so for you to make it have an avenue for people to come forward and be comfortable.
That's what
I liked about that day when you had that event.
Yes,
was that you heard a number of people saying that they were comfortable in the environment to come forward and not feel like, oh, they're going to be looking at me, look at me like, something wrong. No.
It wasn't that.
No.
Mr. Elliott, you're on it. And then the beautiful thing, big shout out to my wife, we called it Escape the Madness into Wellness. And March is what? March Madness. So again, just that idea of wellness, and it made a big impact. So we moved from March, and then we go into April. As you know, you've always come out to support our egg hunt, showing the community extra love over at the Goodwill. 500 people came out to the Goodwill of Southern Arizona. They opened up their headquarters, and we did that event. It is amazing. Once we finish that, we have a little celebration to all our donors who help us do what we do.
Yes.
And when we move from there, Mr. Elliott, we do something that's called the Juneteenth Kickoff. So we partner with Tucson Juneteenth Festival Incorporated, where Larry D. Starks is the president, and we're the kickoff organization. So before we get into Juneteenth, we always like to do a kickoff, and after we get through that, we got a big announcement. What is that? The back to school bash, but we're going to talk about that one a little bit later.
We'll talk about that a little bit later. Let's back up just a little bit. So at the Goodwill,
yes, sir,
that's run by Lance Meeks.
That's it, Vice President Meeks of Community Development. Yes, sir.
He does a great job there, and Larry Starks actually came on the show about a month ago.
Yes, sir.
To let everybody know about Juneteenth and what they do and how he basically inherited that position from his older brother, Bernie that all of us knew.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Their bond is amazing. I didn't have a chance to meet Burns O. Starks, but I heard everything about him. But for Larry just to pick up that baton and run, Mr. Starks told me this. This is Larry, said the goal of Juneteenth was not for it to be one day. It was supposed to be a movement, not a moment. So I think they're doing a great job at that.
Yeah, that's where Larry was talking with my wife and about how the museum's the same way.
Wow, yes, sir.
It's not just a museum, we're a movement.
Yes, sir.
Why would you bring in those types of high-end people into a fireside chat if you're just a museum?
Talk about it, yes, sir. Yeah. It makes sense to me, and I think that's awesome just to see that collaboration. A lot of people don't know that you and Mrs. Elliott and Larry and myself, we do all we can to collaborate because we're better together.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And the thing I love about collaboration is you do not have to always be the lead person.
Yes, sir.
It gives everybody else a chance to lead.
Yes, sir.
In basketball, let somebody else dribble the ball. Let somebody else shoot the ball.
Yes, sir.
And so, because there's a lot of talent in this community that people are not just aware of, but hopefully they will become aware of, like Trehon Coleman and ABC.
I appreciate it. But you provide these opportunities and these platforms. You'll be amazed at how many people I meet desire to amplify their platform or amplify the community, just don't know how to do it, but you're different. You make sure if you're doing something halfway good in 520, you open up your show, so we appreciate it, sir.
Thank you. Yeah, we love on this show to bring out not only high-end people that you see them on TV and that, and you're wondering, well, what are they like? Oh, I think I know what they're like. No, you don't know who the
You
people
don't know,
are.
yes, sir.
They're people, but also the nonprofits in town.
Yes, sir.
Give them a chance to get in front of the viewers to say, this is what we do, why we do it, and hopefully you will help support what they do. So you got into Juneteenth,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
And then what's after that?
So after we finished Juneteenth, the biggest one was the back to school bash. We just finished that 3 days ago, something like that.
Yes, last Wednesday.
That last Wednesday, sir, and it was crazy. Well, a good crazy. Served 700 people, Mr. Elliott.
All right, one more time. How many people came out to your back to school bash?
For the 4th annual back to school bash at the historic Dunbar, 325 West 2nd Street, 700 people came out to support, to receive services, wraparound services provided by our small nonprofit, A Better Community, sir.
So who were some of the people that were involved with the collaboration?
Yes, sir.
Some of the services, some of the goods that you made available for kids.
Yes, sir.
To go back to school.
Yes, sir. Mr. Elliott, well, first and foremost, we want to thank all of our community partners. It doesn't happen without the community partners. But with that, sir, we had over 30, I'm going to say it again, Mr. Elliott, over 30 community partners who came out to make that happen. Without those community partners, it does not happen. And what the quiet beauty about this is we reach out to people in the community and say, hey, we want to give these kids the opportunity to have electronics or a computer or a laptop when they go back. Do you believe, Mr. Elliott, for the first time ever, we gave out 42 brand new laptops at a retail value of $199. About $8,500 went back to our kids.
Yes.
These are people and organizations that go into their own pockets and make that happen. This is not a grant. These are good people just doing that. So again, computers, laptops, shoes, haircuts, produce boxes, you name it, backpacks, school-ready backpacks, not a backpack that's flimsy. Those backpacks were about 10 pounds. People bought supplies to make that happen. At the end of the day, it was wraparound services, and we had an actual doctor on site for mental health support. And we did something totally different, Mr. Elliott. We gave away free complimentary massages to families, to adults. Everybody think about what goes on for the kids standpoint, but it takes great parents and grandparents in your village. So people came up to us and say, we've seen all kind of backpack events, but to have something just as a 15-minute complimentary massage was out the box. And guess what? Everything was free. We didn't charge anything, sir.
Yeah, no. It's a wonderful, beautiful thing you do. I think that ABC, A Better Community, but the emphasis on the kids.
Yes, sir.
People have different things they think about, they believe in, etc.
Yes, sir.
But I think the common element for everybody
I receive it.
are the kids.
I receive it, yes, sir.
You know,
the kids are the people that not only bring us together, guess what? They keep us together. You'll be amazed the power of a child. And what I big thank you to KOLD. Thank you to K-Gun, but they did a great article, and that article is very simple. They let the kids say how they felt about the event. And Mr. Elliott, it changed my whole perspective when a child you don't know say we appreciate somebody just thinking about us.
Yes,
See, that
touches
hit,
your heart.
That's a whole different touch, sir.
Yeah, that touches your heart when the kids sit there and say thank you.
Yes, sir.
And combination of the content of the words and the words coming from the heart.
Yes, sir.
And then you know that you've touched somebody. And hopefully you've touched this child in a way
yes, sir.
that one day they will want to touch somebody.
Yes, sir. That's how it's reciprocity. And again, I told you when we were here in November, I'm from Nashville. So again, a lot of the work that a lot of people see with my wife and I, Carmen, we receive those services and that support back in our hometowns. She's not from Nashville, but there's someone somewhere always doing some of the same work, right? So when you come to a place like Tucson, which I believe is a great place, but just to see that we're now 15 years here, there comes a day and point where you're not just a giver. You have to be able to understand its reciprocity. You have to pay it forward. So the idea is that's why I think it's awesome that Bob and Beverly Elliott and our village supports us, because again, it doesn't happen without the support of the village.
Well, thank you so much. And again, I think the beauty that my wife and I see is when we see someone like yourself and like Carmen, then to see you now take it and give it back and pay it forward to other kids. And hopefully they will do the same. And now we're building what I think is a healthy village.
I love it. Yes, sir.
You have to have a healthy village. Love the healthy village.
Yes, sir.
So that was last Last Wednesday, 2 days ago.
2 days ago, yes, sir.
And that's a great event.
Yes, sir.
So now what's next up?
Wow, what's next up? We partner with the State of Black Arizona, what's called How We Show Up Dad Edition. We provide on the first Wednesday of September, right after Labor Day, an opportunity for dads to come out and get a dinner, to let them know they're loved, they're valued. We see you beyond Father's Day. Again, Father's Day is amazing, but guess what? There are some men out here doing some amazing things, so we just make a day for them, and it is amazing. So thank you to State of Black Arizona. They're going to partner with some organizations, Pima County in the city, just to let people know that, like, real deal, there's some not only great guys out here, but there are some guys just looking for a safe space, and we just want to do that, sir.
Yeah, you know, and that in itself is, we can almost spend an hour on the whole topic of dads,
Yes,
kids. Sometimes people do not get the love that they should receive, get their flowers
Yes, sir.
when they're doing things. And the one thing that I've loved is and enjoyed, it's not about going out and saying your own story. You know, it's a pet peeve of mine. The person that goes out, and I know you have to promote somewhat.
Yes, sir.
To make your business go, but are you promoting the business? Or are you promoting yourself?
That's a good one.
And I've always had a pet peeve about people that are always promoting themselves.
Yes, sir.
Talking about what they do.
Yeah.
What does your organization do?
Yes, sir.
What are you doing for the community?
Yes, sir.
And so that's the one thing I've loved watching you and Carmen Shine, what you're doing. You're definitely doing community events.
Yes, sir.
Helping the African American Black community.
Yes, sir.
Helping the kids. I mean, to have that many kids. You know how many people called Bev and I and they said, okay, so the back to school event's coming. I know they say it's going to start at 5, but should I show up earlier?
Yes,
because is it going to be a long line?
Yes,
and
sir.
unfortunately right now, we're in a heat spell.
Yes, sir. Say, Mr. Elliott.
So I told him, I said, listen, come with umbrella.
There you go, Mr. Elliott.
Water.
Water, yes, sir.
And get there no later than 3:30.
Yes, sir. You did right. And believe it or not, Mr. Elliott, because there were people lined up 2 hours before. Seriously. So
yes.
We had water, we had auto pops, we had different people who in the community who tried their best to make that work. So again, big thank you to everyone, but it is very serious. And again, thank you to Gary and Wanda Buchanan. They provided brand new tennis shoes. So kids received tennis shoes, and Souls for Souls, they did the same thing. They came together, over 250 new pair of tennis shoes went out. What I'm telling you, Mr. Elliott, is this: you cannot spell community without people working together.
Right.
It wasn't so much about the service. It was about the service. Let's say it again. It wasn't about the services. It was about the service.
Say it again.
It wasn't about the services. It was about the service.
Yes.
520 came and they presented themselves awesome. We had an organization called the Tucson chapter of the Links, the AZ chapter of the Links. The Links provided 7 brand new laptops. I love everyone, but for that organization, the Tucson chapter of the Links, to provide 7 laptops on behalf of their organization to 7 kids, what I'm telling you, you can't make anybody do anything but to receive that type of love, Mr. Elliott. That's amazing. So I'm still choked up because it's nothing like, I'm a fundraiser. So you've seen me fundraise before.
Right.
So that's my gift. But it's nothing like when someone comes to you and say, this is what we're doing. We don't need you to ask. We don't need you to champion. We're going to bring these laptops. And again, everyone made an impact, but that will always have a special place in my heart that the Tucson chapter of the Links brought 7 laptops.
So you said how many people were on your list that came forward? Did you say 30?
For laptops?
No. Collaborating.
30 collaborators, a total of 30. Now, if you add the people who donated laptops, you're probably at 40, 45, because some people, it adds all up, Mr. Elliott.
But that's the point.
Yes, sir.
It adds all up. It's all of these people that step forward could have done their event by themselves.
I totally agree.
And they could have had an event, and the Links could have said, and we're going to give 7 laptops, okay? But you collaborate with all these other people, 40 people. Now, all of a sudden, the magnitude is stronger.
Yes, sir.
And everybody now feels like it's a bigger event. You have a better feeling for it.
Yes, sir.
And so I think that's the key, is that collaboration. I love the C word, which is collaboration.
Yes, sir.
And you've done a great job of getting all these different silos.
Sir. Yes, sir.
In Tucson, in the African American community. And actually, it's not just the African American community. Tucson itself is a bunch of silos.
Yes, sir.
That it is what it is, okay?
Yes, sir.
The only way to change it is to bring people together.
Mr. Elliott, I received that, and just know we're only a 3-year-old grassroots nonprofit, and one of the biggest things we wanted to do when we started is how can we provide a safe space for everyone to bring their ball, to show what their ball is, and let them take their ball back. And what people have told us is, in this day and time, when you can create a space in place for people to be able to do their mission, do their goals, do their objectives without them having to plan, worry, fundraise, that is when you're called next level leadership. What do you mean by next level leadership? We have all kind of organizations across 520 doing great things, but you will be amazed at how many people don't know what the left hand and the right hand is doing. So when you provide a person every first Wednesday from 5 to 7 at the Dunbar just to come, I don't need anything from you.
Right.
The only reason we've been able to grow exponentially is because we provide the space. We don't provide how you do your service.
You know, one of the things, another one of my pet peeves is acronyms
Yes, sir.
and sayings.
Yes, sir.
So I'm willing to bet that some of our viewers are not catching on to, a lot of times you refer to the 520, the 520, okay? 520 is our area code.
Yes, sir.
For Tucson, you know.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes you got to break it back down.
That's true.
To that lowest common denominator.
I receive it. Well, Mr. Elliott, you're right. And again, I'm a millennial, so I have to go up in communication and go down in communication. But Mr. Elliott, you're my mentor. Yes, I consider 520 as Tucson. You know that. But Tucson is a very special place. Some people know it as Old Pueblo. Some call it Southern Arizona. Some call it Tucson Metropolitan. Some call it 520, which is the area code. But at the end of the day, I call it a better community, because, again, this community embraced me 15 years ago. And just like today, you said, Trehon, you're coming back for part 2. You could have found anyone to do this, but you said, Trehon, you're up next to bat.
Yeah, you're next up on the bat. And you can see on his shirt, it says ABC,
That's
a better
me.
Community. That's right. That's good promotion. So September, you've got the day for the guys.
Yes, sir.
Dad
September.
Day.
Yes, sir.
Then you go to October.
Ooh, October is the third biggest event of our calendar. Our first largest event is the Back to School Bash. Our second is the Black History Market Expo. And our third event is the HBCU, Historically Black Colleges and Universities, and Greek Night. It brings all the Greeks in our community, the service organizations together. It brings all the people in the community around education and who are graduates of historically black colleges and university. Myself, I'm a graduate of Tennessee State University. My wife is a graduate of Tuskegee University. You'll be amazed at how many people graduated from a historically black college and university is in Tucson, and we're pretty much, I think, one of the only organizations that provide them a space to all come together to show that love. So our ideal goal is we're going to bring those HBCU graduates together, kids who have wanted to go or learn more about HBCUs, they get to come and get to hear from an alum what that's about. And then last but not least, there's nothing like historically black colleges and university without the Divine Nine, the 9 Greek organizations that help serve our community. So we bring them all together.
African American 9.
The African American, they're called the Divine Nine. Those organizations are service organizations that help not just our community, but they do a lot of different things to show what African American progression is. So they come, the local chapters here in Tucson. So this is a national organization, but every city has their own local chapter. So we're all going to come together, and we're looking for a sponsor. What we do is we support those Divine Nine organizations, African American organizations, through challenges. The best who brings the most food out, the one who brings the most people out, and then we support them to be able to go back to their scholarship fund. So we give away $1,000 through 4 challenges, and then each organization gets to take that money back to give out scholarships.
Now, one of the byproducts of that event that I've always liked is that when kids, it always goes back to kids with me.
For you, yes, sir.
When they see somebody that looks like them,
yes, sir.
that has gone to college,
yes, sir.
graduated,
yes,
got
sir.
a degree,
yes, sir.
Maybe you might touch one of these kids and say, I can do that.
I agree.
I can be one of those people to go to college.
Yes,
now
sir.
you got more kids going to college.
Yes, sir.
More kids trying to graduate.
Yeah.
And that's the part that I've always liked.
Yes, sir.
Besides everything else that's perfect. I mean, it's all good.
Yes, sir.
But again, how can we influence kids?
Yes, sir.
To believe in the value of education.
Value of it, yes, sir.
And for them sometimes to see somebody.
Yes, sir.
That looks like them.
Yes, sir.
Is enough for them to say, I think I can do this.
Oh, you're on it, Mr. Elliott. And the other thing about the child is I do believe that if you put a child in the right environment, it rubs off.
Yes,
Even if it's
yes.
wrong, the environment produces what's around.
That's right.
So what I'm sharing with you is, like you say, your thing are the kids. My thing is just providing a space and place for everyone, no matter if you're 102 or you're 6 months old.
Right.
We are a family-friendly organization, and what people love about our movement is, no matter what the theme, because everyone has a different interest group.
That's
but
right.
What you cannot take away from a better community here in Tucson is family-friendly,
Right.
oriented, that's
Right.
going to have something for someone, and that's what we do.
I love it. I love it. So that's going to be around October 7th,
That's right, sir.
a Wednesday.
Yes, sir.
And so October 9th, that Friday,
Yes, sir.
the African American Museum of Southern Arizona, we're going to have our annual fundraiser gala.
Yes, sir.
And during that gala, it's going to be a takeoff on Soul Train. The last one we did was 2 years ago about the 20s.
Yes,
Everybody come dressed up like the 20s. Yes. This one will be about the 70s.
70s, okay.
So bring out your afro wigs.
Bell bottoms, right?
Bell bottom pants. We'll do a lot of things that they did on the Soul Train
Yes, sir.
show. But one of the things we're doing also is we are honoring 4 different people.
Yes, sir.
And one of those is you and Carmashon and ABC,
Thank you, sir.
A Better Community, as our community award.
Yes, sir.
And so I think, we call it the Groove Award.
The Groove Award.
Because, again, take off on the 70s.
Yes, sir.
and so all the different awards have that type of a flavor to it.
Yes, sir.
But a well-deserved award for you, Carmashon and ABC. You guys are doing great work in our community. And you should be getting love. You should be getting love.
Much love. And I want you to know I appreciate you and Mrs. Elliott for always showing love. But for you just to say, Trehon, that you're proud of the work that Carmashon and I are doing, that means something. But also, it's something called lifting as we climb. As we climb, we must lift. As we lift, we must climb. And I appreciate you just doing that for me and my family. And watch this, Mr. Elliott, I'm going to tell you on the show, Mr. Elliott, I texted him last night. He texted me just to make sure we're good today. And before we signed off, guess what Mr. Elliott told me? Make sure you kiss your babies. What I'm telling you is, just like he shows you other people in our community, let me tell you about him. He's that type of stand-up guy that, yes, we were on a show, but he told me, your responsibility, sir, is make sure you show your family love, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, kiss the babies. So then October you have that, and then now what's the future? What's the future vision for ABC?
That's good, Mr.
Going
Elliott.
into 2027.
Future.
What are some of the goals and objectives?
High-level goal is to continue to be able to serve at least 2,000 people. Our number, we serve about 2,000 people a year. So we have big events and small events. One of the biggest things that, as a leader, an emerging leader, I try to make an environment that some people like big crowds, but there are another group that really don't. They like the intimate spaces. So the inside lane is every time we have a big event, i.e. just like the back to school bash, 700 people, we always follow up the big event with a small event.
Okay.
So
Okay,
big, small, big, small, big, small.
Okay, that
so
makes sense.
that's a tidbit right here on the Bob Elliott Show. So I'm looking forward to that. But what I really want to do, Mr. Elliott, is our signature program is called Connections That Count. That consists of 9 events that we do, community events. Every event has a theme, but it comes together in our signature programming called Connections That Count. Okay. When we get to a point to where we're making true, authentic connections, what happens is you should be able to go out and know Mr. Elliott, Mrs. Elliott, who's this, who's that, who's on first. Our goal is we get our points by showing you that community starts with you. You cannot spell the word community without the word unity. You cannot spell the word unity without the word unit. So you have to be a unit, U-N-I-T, to be in unity, U-N-I-T-Y, to spell the word community. Right. So what I'm doing now is trying to get the units together, to get the unity together, so we can build community. That's what my goal is for 2027.
I love it. I love it. Get the community, get the units. Or the silos.
The silos. I love it. There you go.
And get them all together.
Get them in unison.
So everybody's in unison to make this a better community.
To make it a better community. So
ABC.
Now you got it. So connections that count flow to a better community. If we make the right connections, we are okay. And guess what? This has nothing to do with uniformity.
No.
Unity is not uniformity. I can say we need to go to school and we have to have a blue shirt and some khakis, but the truth is unity might look like gray khakis and a white shirt. But guess what? We still have on khakis, we still have on a shirt, and we're still going to school.
That's right. That is exactly right. Well, I tell you what, Trehon, again, it's been wonderful to watch the development and the growth of ABC.
Yes, sir.
From when you first started,
Yes, sir.
you and Carmen Sean, it was like, hey, you had an idea,
There you go.
and it's like, you see the people on the corner, they talking about we'll work for food. You guys have gone out there, made people believe
Say it, Mr. Elliott. Yes, sir.
in a better community, make people believe that you can come together,
Say it, Mr. Elliott. Yeah.
make people believe that there's more to life than what goes on for yourself. What can you give to others? And that will multiply. So you, Carmen Sean, a better community, keep doing what you do.
Yes, sir.
Love what you do, and keep breathing.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes,
kiss
sir.
those babies every night so
I
they
will.
know Mom and Daddy love you.
Yes, sir. And that's what I'll do. And Mr. Elliott, you know this, but I'm going to tell you again. Mr. Elliott and Mrs. Elliott was there for the very first event.
Yes.
It's 30 people. We had no vision, no understanding. We just had heart. And they said, we were going to support you. Every effort that we have done for the last 36 months, Bob and Beverly Elliott has supported, not just in person, but through their personal finance, through their support. And Mrs. Elliott is one of my wife's mentors. And what I'm telling you, my wife is doing some things in the community because she has a person that shows her this is how it does. So Mrs. Elliott, I know you might not be in the studio with me, but on behalf of myself and my beautiful family, we appreciate you too, ma'am.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Like I said, and I know there's more to come.
Yes, sir.
That, quite frankly, is the scary part.
Yes, sir.
No, because, I mean, you've done so much so far.
I receive it. Yes, sir.
In business, there's the product life cycle.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
And what it means is you start at zero.
Yes, sir.
And it's like start going up, right? And at some point, the business will level off.
Yes, sir.
And the key is to any business, before it levels off and it starts heading down the other direction, how do you keep it going up?
Yes, sir.
What values can you do to keep it going up?
Yes, sir.
And that's what sometimes you hear people talk about, the hockey stick. So if you think about something going up, there we go.
Yes.
So you think about somebody going up, right? And you want to keep it going up.
Yes, sir.
But what you and Carmen Sean, a better community, have done is you've exposed
That's the word.
a group of people
Yes, sir.
that you can live together,
Yeah,
you can
go.
work together, you can influence people together.
Together.
And then there's a whole group behind us that are watching,
Whole
the
group.
younger kids.
Whole group. Mr. Elliott, and we're intergenerational. I tell people
Yes.
all the time, we're not doing our part if we don't bring grandmama, if we don't bring auntie, and we don't bring the baby that just came out the womb.
Yes.
So what I'm telling you is that's what a better community is. And guess what? It takes the community to embrace it. If the community doesn't embrace it or back it, Mr. Elliott, we're no different than anyone else. Just, hey, I got an event on the first Wednesday. The goal is not to make another event. The goal is to make impact, and that's what we are able to do, and we're grateful.
Well, Trehon, you keep doing yourself, keep being you. Thank you for coming on the show. Hopefully now our guests have got a better feel for Trehon Coleman, for a better community,
Yes, sir.
and however we can be one of those units
Yes, sir.
that's in unity,
Unity. Talk about it.
which leads into community.
Yes, sir.
I love that saying that you have.
Yes.
And then so everybody can jump on board.
Yes, sir.
And be a part of what this great thing that you're doing.
Yes, sir.
So thank you. You keep doing your thing.
Yes, sir.
So that ends the show today. Next show for us, we're going to take a week off.
Okay.
But it'll be August 14th at 9 o'clock. And my guest will be John Jay.
All right.
John Jay is a former U of A assistant basketball coach, lived here in Tucson as a kid, went to high school here, became a University of Cal Berkeley administrator. But he has a great insight into the history of how, quite frankly, Fred Snowden turned Tucson into a basketball town. Yes. So right now, we know it's supposed to be 109, 110, 111. Stay hydrated.